Yes! Looks like I win again. Honestly, you suck at this, Reggie. Anyways, let's try out a bit of co-op with J-Star's Victory. I'm sure we'll do great. Wait, who's there?
Hey, is anyone home? I'm from the terminal service. I'm here to collect Reginald.
No! I won't let them take you away, Reggie. Come on, let's run.
Hello?
Plastic Memories is an original comedy romance science fiction series directed by Yoshiyuki Fujiwara, a well-regarded comedy series director. It was produced by Doga Kobo, known for their work on Engaged to the Unidentified, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, and the recently completed Mikagura School Suite. But without further ado, I present the anime review of Plastic Memories. What happens when someone close to you has a terminal illness and you know the exact day when you will lose them? What do you do to make those last moments precious? Do you try and make each day special? Do you just try and act normally? Or will you just collapse under the pressure? Plastic Memories not only understands this dilemma and the pain that comes with it, but works to repurpose it into a science fiction setting to obscure this clear connection. In a world where AI or Giftia have reached human-like intelligence and personality, society is faced with the tragic reality that the AI minds they've developed begin to deteriorate after a certain amount of time. So our cast of characters, known as the Terminal Service, comes in and collects the deteriorated Giftia. It seems like a simple premise, but it gives the opportunity for genuine emotional depth when you include the conflicts within each situation. From the very first episode, we're shown this escape from reality as an old woman refuses to accept that her Giftia granddaughter has reached her expiration date and that she must now lose her. It's heartbreaking to see, and it all leads up to the primary arc of the series. We go through these various situations and see the circumstances of despair that comes with having to let a loved one go. And these are incredibly human moments that vary from those that were always prepared for this to those that can't even accept it to the very last moment. That is the core value of Plastic Memories, and it is not only about terminal illness, but also how we deal with it, which is why I believe a director and studio that is so experienced with comedy was actually perfect for a story such as this. The very concept of laughing to cover tears and enjoying the moment rather than looking on ahead is one of the most impressive points, and it makes our characters all the more lovable. It's a rare type of series where the comedy isn't there to make us laugh, but rather to spread a positive light on a negative situation. It's time for an analogy. Why did the dog cross the road? To get to the barking lot. Now you're probably not laughing out loud right now, but when I run over your dog tomorrow, it'll hurt just that little bit less. And that's what Plastic Memories is about. Not running over dogs, but rather giving us and the characters within the show positive memories to reflect on as it leads up to something terrifying. Although this isn't uniform, what you need to understand is Plastic Memories' science fiction elements are in a way a facade. They are there to set a stage for a modern day story. So during the middle of the series, when we discover what happens if Giftia aren't collected, it just becomes a bit of a mess. The core message here was you can't run away from the inevitable, but the execution was dodgy to say the least. There was an analogy about how if you don't let go of those you love, it'll only come back to haunt you mixed in there somewhere. But by throwing around politics, Blade Runner-esque moments and zombie-like trances, it just buries the important things in place of useless world exploration. Plastic Memories doesn't even need to be science fiction. It's not really about AI or what it means to be human. It's not about the political implications of integrating Giftia into society, and it's certainly not about the science behind deteriorating data. and any attempt to explore these ideas just derails what it's actually about. The science fiction genre has an immense amount of baggage, and it's easy for fans to compare it to other AI stories and point out discrepancies. Honestly, I do think Plastic Memories would have worked better within a fantasy setting featuring some sort of magical curse, where the characters travel the world trying to find out how to stop it, meeting similar cases along the way, only for them to finally realise the inevitable truth. That sometimes we've just got to make the most of what we're given, despite how much it might hurt. Isla and Tsukasa, Giftia and Human, co-workers at the terminal service. It's their relationship that is key to this entire series and how new happy memories can change a person. When it is revealed that Isla only has a short time left to live as a Giftia, Tsukasa aims to make this time absolutely amazing and shortly after asks her out, realising he may never get the chance to do so again. The evolution and circumstances to romance makes it all the more compelling, especially when you point out the moments before where Tsukasa is the key to unlocking her personality, and the conflicts that come with this last minute romance and how getting closer affects Tsukasa offers another point of heart-gripping drama. But those are just two characters within the terminal service, and the supporting cast is very diverse. They really do work to make this seem like a genuine workplace and not just a bunch of friends that get together every once in a while. Everyone has their own stories to tell and ways of dealing with things that gives the atmosphere a certain spark. However, when so much screen time is given to Michiru, the very definition of tsundere, it does really make you wish that we could see more of the rest of the cast. Like Zack, a patronising asshole who makes snide comments about everything. Brilliant. Doga Kobo are on a roll. Yuri Yuri, GJ Boo, Love Lab, Engaged to the Unidentified, Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun, all really well produced comedy series, and Plastic Memories is no exception. When it comes to character animation here, it's something only the team at Kyoto Animation could beat. There's detail in every emotion that makes words redundant. The entirety of the romance scenes could have been executed with no words at all. It's just that well done. Doga Kobo has such a strong staff in regards to character animation that it really did show off the certain emotions in play in the most effective way possible. There is detail in this, and it goes from the overall animation to even the opening, where it changes each episode to represent Isla's emotional state as she slowly opens up to Tsukasa. Fujiwara even implemented his own unique visual style, with heavy reflections on the character's hair, like in Engaged to the Unidentified. As well as its stunning visual design, Plastic Memories boasts a compelling soundtrack composed by Masaru Yokoyama that is varied enough to keep the tone consistent and provide those deeper emotional moments that we can get so attached to. Remember to tune into this season's Game of Laplace to hear more of his work, as it really is brilliant. So you're just gonna sit there, are you? Just gonna sit there with a dumb look on your face. I spent hours on this script. Hours. I even gave you your cue. I said, come on, let's run, and you fucking sit there. You know what? You're fired. Pikachu will do it next time. You're useless. So that is Plastic Memories. It offers a message in a new way and presents a compelling story that couldn't be any more human in a show about robots. It revels in its ability to go completely off track because it knows there is a meaning to it all, and that focusing on the positive things is important. The comedy serves a higher purpose and really draws us into the real emotional conquest the show strives on. It's just the half-hearted attempts to get involved within the science fiction genre and explore the world that brings it down, and I genuinely believe the series would be better off within a different world and context. But even taking this all into account, Plastic Memories is still nothing short of brilliant. It's an effective story about terminal illness, that, whilst heavily implied to be the show's main theme, gets distracted with lackluster science fiction elements. It's the director's first step into a serious story, and I would love to see his fusion of tragedy and comedy again in the future. Plastic Memories has been licensed by Aniplex, Anime Limited and Hanabi Entertainment. It is available to stream right now on Crunchyroll, Viewstar and Hanabi's website. These links are in the description. And now for the comment question. Have you ever cried watching anime, and what series was it? Let me know in the comment section below so we can all cry together. Thanks for watching the Canipa Effect. Next up we'll be joining Erina Ichinomiya in a review of the spectacular Mikagura School Suite.